Yesterday I did what I said I was going to do. Went home. I finished off throwing those bowls. I had that big wedge bowls I made a couple days ago. I had enough bowls in there for 8, so I made 8 bowls. I had another plastic full of mug pugs, so I threw the mugs. These straight up ones are in order. The ones I didn't put handles on because I decided to do all the handles at once are another order, and these mugs here are just mugs for inventory. What we're going to do today is I'm going to move all this stuff off this table onto another table. Today is Friday, and Friday is kids' class day, so we have to get the place ready and organized for kids, so I'm not going to make any pots today. Yesterday Jim and I did a video on how to make dinner plates, how to throw dinner plates and make them so they are all the same size. Today we're going to do a quick video on how to throw bowls off the hump, and there'll be time for kids to come. So that's not much of a whole lot of what's going on in the studio today. I thought I would just talk a little bit about reclaimed clay. I've had my own studio for about 20 years. I've never had a clay trap. And it's because I'm very careful what I put or don't put down the sink. I threw yesterday, so this I let slake out, and I can pour the water off. You can see there's quite a bit of clear water. You can pour slowly, make sure that doesn't go down your sink. You can see it's just about, that's good enough. And then what I do is that still has a lot of water, I put it into this container, and it slakes out, and I can pour that one off. I did have a lady tell me that if I was so concerned about recycling clay, I should save the water, but I didn't. I'm not so worried about recycling, but that stuff not going down. And then what I do with that is when it's settled out, I put it into there, and I can pour that one off. So eventually this bucket gets full of fairly solid clay. When it's full, I'll take it over somewhere out of the way, and I put a plastic down on the floor. I put a plastic down, I'm not sure what will happen to that much moisture on the floor for that long. And I'll put a sheet down, and I'll dump the big cow plop right in the middle of it, and then you can just wrap it up so it's even. This is getting drier, and you're just gonna let it sit in that sheet until it's a consistency that you can work with. It's still pretty soft. I'm going to pack it up in the sheet, and I can control the drying with the plastic. And when that's ready to go through the pug mill, then I can pug it through. And there's a few good reasons why not to throw out all this clay. Is one, you paid for it. 2, you don't want it going down your drain, so it plugs up all the drains. And 3, we live in Coots. Our clay supplier is 2 hours away. And it's a big day. We go into town, we got to go to the supplier, go to Costco, Superstore, make a huge day of it, and the least often I can do that, the better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean the table, shoot some video, and spend the afternoon playing with kids. We have people coming over, and then we have pizza. Tomorrow is Saturday. We won't be in. We're doing Saturday things, and I'll come in on Sunday and trim up all these plates, and we'll make a video on how to trim plates so they stack. Anyway, have a good weekend. We'll see you on Sunday.